I have been concerned. I love America. I want it to continue to be the greatest place on earth. I want everybody in this country to be able to maximize the opportunity that liberty and freedom give them. And it's liberty and freedom that are under assault by these people that are demanding conformity in speech, in behavior, demanding conformity and acceptance. And we see it manifesting itself. I don't know how Sergio is. He's probably in his 20s, maybe early 30s. But he's part of the millennial generation, and then the iGen is what follows them. And they're going to grow. They're going to get educated. They're being told. They're being educated. It's being drilled into them that America is destroying the planet, that American corporations are destroying the planet, that fossil fuels are destroying the planet, when in truth, oil and other fossil fuels is the reason for the rising standard of living, for the creation of wealth, for the opportunity that people in this country have and around the world. It's the climate change left that is keeping people poor. Let's take an imaginary African country. Let's call it San Cordoba. And San Cordoba has a per capita income of $14 a week. And their people that live there are in absolute poverty, and their government is a tyranny. They've got some general that's the president and the commandante or whatever, and people just have nothing. But somebody discovers oil. Somebody discovers a big pool of oil underneath San Cordoba. What does Greenpeace do? What does Al Gore do? What do environmentalist wackos? They come in there and they forbid them from getting it, because getting it will pollute. Getting it will destroy. It will upset the eco balance in the ocean off the coast of San Cordoba. And so the means of a rising standard of living in a country coming out of poverty will be unavailable to them, because powerful forces, the UN will be in there demanding at San Cordoba do not, because they're trying to phase out fossil fuels. Have you seen all these automobile manufacturers now promising? Who was it that Aston Martin said by 2030 or 2040 they won't have any more internal combustion engine cars? And that caused an avalanche of other companies announcing the same thing. In first, it's asinine. It's simply asinine, and they're believing a market for these things exists that doesn't. If people that bought Teslas and Priuses weren't subsidized to buy them, do you think they'd be selling the way they are? If the government wasn't subsidizing Tesla to the tune of $5 billion, do you think they would be making as many as they are? Market may be there for them someday, but the market isn't there. It's being forced on us under the belief that the internal combustion engine is destroying the climate and thus destroying the world. And that leads to Stephen Hawking and these other clowns that we got to abandon Earth if we're going to survive. We got to colonize an asteroid or Mars, folks. We aren't close to even going back to the moon, much less going to Mars and colonize. We're not even close to this. But kids are being educated with this. It's being inculcated. It's being forced into them, and they all believe this stuff. And it's going to have an impact as they grow older. I mean, some of the things they're being taught actually is near criminal. The internal combustion engine and the discovery and market uses of petroleum products, the free flow of oil at market prices, has been the difference maker. And we have done a better job than any nation in the world cleaning up our messes in terms of our pollution and so forth. And to tell people that this, the primary fuel and engine of prosperity, is a culprit in destroying the planet is near criminal. But it continues apace. And so these kids grow up, and then they go to college, and they get degrees in PR or marketing, advertising, and then they get hired.